Today we talk to
My name is Kevin Spagnolo, or Kevin Pedro Spagnolo on the German passport.
Where are you from?
I'm from Italy, but I'm also from Germany, in the sense that my mother was born in Germany and I grew up with both languages. So I read German books and watched German television, but I grew up in Italian school. And my father is from Sicily.
How did you come to the clarinet?
So my mother, she noticed that in Italy there is not much music education in elementary school. So she thought that this would be a problem for my growth, because she thinks that it's important in a kid's education as well, the music aspect of education. And so I started with flute, block flute, and then I passed to the clarinet because there was a local band asking for that, and I played in the band for 1 year, and I had a nice music teacher that brought me to the conservatory afterwards.
What is never missing in your clarinet case?
In my clarinet case, so the clarinets, of course, a couple of mouthpieces and a couple of ligatures in case one of them breaks. Yeah.
Any advice that someone gave you and changed your life?
Yes, probably the one of Romain Guillot. When I was a student in Geneva, he told me that I was not in the film, and that meant that I was not in the storyline. I was not in the music. Music seen as how you say, a group of emotions converting to each other and making a sort of story through them. I was not in that kind of film, let's say, and so I was distracted from outside things like sweat or like what it was happening with my body, and I shouldn't, because when you play you theoretically need to be as an actor. So that was the biggest teaching that I had from him, apart of all the technical aspects, of course.
Who were your clarinet teachers?
So my clarinet teachers were, first of all, this band educator teacher that was teaching me solfège, so how to recognize the values in music. And then it was Remo Pieri in Lucca, in the conservatory here. And he taught me a lot, and I was winning some local competitions under his teaching. Then Carlo Failli in Livorno. It was really brief, 1 year, but he taught me a lot in that year, and it was a very nice experience, because I started also to feel the beauty of music, also because I was growing up, so I was 18, so there it's the moment of discovering music, I think, when it gets more deep. And then Fabrizio Meloni from La Scala. I did some master classes with him, and I prepared some orchestral auditions. And then Romain Guillot, where I studied in Geneva for 4 years with him. And Lorenzo Coppola, he came for some master classes, and sometimes I was visiting him. For me, it was a big guide in the musical world, and he's a real musician, a man of other times, and I really loved his view about music. That is also very similar to the one of Romain Guillot.
What did you learn from Romain Guillot?
So, as I mentioned before, I learned to be in the music, so to be really not distracted by anything, and I found out how to play in a more mature way, in the sense that apart of the notes and the technical issues that we fixed, there was another world opening in these years, and I think that without him this could maybe not come out, or maybe come out a lot later, I mean some years later. And I think that this was the biggest discovery. I mean, to associate every phrase, every musical aspect with emotions, sensations, storylines, and this I also developed even more with this Lorenzo Coppola, because I will never forget when I played Brahms' sonata with him and a pianist, Carlos Sanchez, Spanish pianist. And yes, he took the scores from our stands, and he told us make music, and we played in a much deeper way, in a much more connected way, and he was dancing around, showing us the different characters, and we invented this storyline, the Clara and Johannes that were in love but were expressing only with the emotions but without physical contact. And so in a way we were making music in thinking about other things, not anymore about technical aspects, but really to be together, to breathe together, to create a film together. And that was really revealing, and it changed my life, I think.